Hi everyone, it's your favourite agricultural influencer, and today is really exciting because I got to go off farm and try a new machine. It's fair to say that in the 15 years that I've known the owner, his chopper has never been short of attention, but if I'd known that the rumour mill was going to go into overdrive with me being there, I'd have wore better Birkenstocks. Even though I only live a couple of miles away, this other side of the road is like a whole different world to me, so I was given the very helpful advice of follow a trailer, just make sure it's an empty one. It didn't take him long to shoot his first load, but I think he might just have been nervous. I always thought that Jaguar just did cars, but it turns out they do big green machines like this one as well. All the mod cons, this one's got a Wii Sport with all the equipment, a retro TV with an aerial, just one channel, and it was quite boring to be honest. The radio that you use to speak to your other farming friends, it was on like a flying fox. Over. There's even a hovercraft on the back of it. The aftershave was pretty potent, but I've smelt worse dairy farmers on a night out. This window wiper was also brilliant for showing off the Birkenstocks. I just kind of wish I had a new pair. It's also the same old with farming here, in that it is quite repetitive. There was a lot of just driving over a pile of grass, and then another pile of grass, and then another pile of grass. Obviously, there was no chance to be bored because there's one thing about me, and that is there won't be a silence when I'm there. Things took quite a turn at this point, and I was worried I was going to have to use the smidge as pepper spray because he took me into a faraway field and told me that it was my turn to start fiddling with the knob. Thankfully, it just turned out he was a fan and had seen some of my previous videos, and I think that's why he'd obviously slowed the machine down so that I couldn't drive too fast. It wasn't long though till he realised what a natural I was, and he allowed me to go a little bit faster, so I was hitting about 7 kilometres an hour again. Once he realised I could reverse too, I saw he was worried I'd take over as the chopper driver in the syndicate, and then even my attempt to reenact the scene from Romeo and Juliet to really get the neighbours talking didn't do any good at getting our night back on track. So while the trailers were at the pit, I took my chance and I did the walk of shame home like so many before me. P.S. Don't worry, it looks much bigger up close.